at Fur and Feather Animal Assistance, and we have generally anywhere between 80 and 100 dogs and 100 to 120 full-time resident cats. We've been here, we've actually had Fur and Feather for about 10 years now. We realized that there was a necessity for a place here in Catron County where animals could go that were not wanted or had been abandoned. We started specializing in taking in cats in the early 2000s, and that really took off running, and then all of a sudden it turned into a dog here and a dog there, and one thing led to another, and we're very lucky here. We have 90 acres, so we've been able to build slowly as we go, with, you know, according to how much time and money we have. Animals come to us in a variety of ways. We're pretty well known now, so we're known for rehabilitation. We take animals from around the state that have been in awkward circumstances and they don't really have anywhere else to go. We often get calls from people within the county and around the state, sometimes even surrounding states, when someone has died and left behind animals. A lot of times the family and friends are not able to help, so they'll bring the animals here. A lot of animals are abandoned out here in Catron County, I'm sorry to say. So they're often, you know, picked up off the road or found wandering, and then they're brought to us in, you know, by compassionate people that are trying to help. We are definitely more than just a rescue. We are a sanctuary, which of course means that they can live here forever. No, we never kill anything unless it's in dire need of being helped out to be put out of its misery. But we have a lot of room for the animals to run. We spend a lot of time working with them. We spend a lot of time getting them wound down from different situations that they often come to us from, very stressful situations. Sometimes they've been kenneled for a long time. We take animals in from the shelter that have nowhere else to go, and so that gives us you know, that gives us an opportunity to really let the dogs live here indefinitely until they find the right family. Here you never get to rest with all the dogs, and we you know, when you've got this many animals, we start very early. We generally start a little bit before 6 in the morning, and there's a lot of the thing we specialize in is a lot of exercise for our dogs. Good food, a lot of exercise, so that everybody's sound asleep and exhausted at night. So there's a lot of feeding, you know, cleaning, but the other big part of our program is moving all the dogs out into big pasture areas, if they don't already live that way, so that they have ample room to play. They get well socialized that way, and we spend a lot of time merging the new ones in with certain personalities so that they all get to live with a group of dogs. We do get really cold here in Pie Town, as we're at 8,000 feet. So we work very, very hard on making sure that our dogs stay warm. We have 2 heated bunkhouses that are well insulated, and they have individual stalls in them. So we can actually keep about, within the 2 heated bunkhouses, about 25 dogs can be housed. Fur and Feather is one of the largest sanctuaries in the whole state of New Mexico. We are the only form of any animal control in Catron County, but we do spread well across the state. There are many opportunities for us to spend time with our dogs here and get to know them really well, and that's one of the reasons why we have such a successful adoption program, because we get to know the dogs. Therefore, when people call us about certain dogs, we can already tell if they're going to succeed in that environment or not. So it makes us very successful most generally in our adoptions, and the fact that we are so standalone in the state, there really are so few places that anybody can take dogs that are having problems and whatnot. It does give us a lot. We do get a lot of phone calls and a lot of emails and people wanting to relinquish dogs here, because they know that once they come here they'll have a place to stay forever if they need to. So we are a nonprofit organization here in Pie Town that we really do depend solely on donations from the public. We rely on cash donations, and also we do get a large food stipend from the Purina mill over in Flagstaff, so that helps us a lot in supporting the food needs that we have here for the dogs and the cats. We also do get a small annual amount of money from Catherine County, which is about maybe 15 to 20% of our budget. So that helps us a lot. But we're very helpful or hopeful always that we're going to have more support. We need volunteers. We need. We're always open to accepting donations of toys, bedding, fencing, you know, any and all of the above. We rely. This office that we're sitting in right now was donated to us by a lovely gal that adopted a dog from us. So between the adoptions on the dogs, and we usually just kind of break even on that because we do neuter everything that walks through the door. So most every dog here has cost us something, you know, in veterinary bills and stuff. But so we rely largely on the public to keep things going here. And Brad is one of the muscle men. He's always working and doing stuff here. So we keep it going somehow.